Here we go on DouglasCountyDigest.com for the fourth quarter. Chris Patton and Luke Johnson in Tuscola. After 3 quarters, the Warriors hold a 13-point lead over the Unity Rockets, 45-32. And Luke, we've seen fast-paced action. We've seen kind of strong, hard-hitting kind of in the post play. And we'll see how things turn out here for these final 8 minutes.
And the team that's more aggressive, stronger with the ball, less turnovers here is going to win this one because it's going to get physical down at the end of the game.
Fairly clean played in the amount of fouls in the first half. More fouls, way more fouls in the third quarter than we had in all of the first half. Both teams with 6 team fouls. Nick Bates going to drive. He puts up a shot and it rolls down.
Strong.
He is very strong when he gets into the post.
It was an excellent strong move going down the middle of the lane. He had hands all over his arms and still able to make the layup.
Warriors have done a good job in the post tonight, fighting through those arms, fighting through the hands of the Unity defense. 47-32, Warriors lead. 7:10 left to go. Basket is good for Zach Thorson. Thorson's kind of taking over for Unity.
And they're letting him. I mean, Tuscola's, like I said, they're letting him dribble into the lane. They're not doubling him out closer to the perimeter. They bring the double a little too late, and then they're slapping at him when he tries to make a layup.
I wonder if it's, he's taking 15, 20 seconds each time to do that, though. So, if Tuscola could score on their end and then just, maybe he scores without a foul or anything like that. 3-pointer put up and no good by Clayton Turner. Thorson had it, he kicked it out and then got it right back for 3, good. Might be time to find Zach Thorson. He has 10, it's down to a 10-point Warrior lead, 6:20 left to go in the fourth quarter.
The problem is how long can he go? I mean, he's been at it for a while. He started in the second half, driving to the basket a little bit more. He's taking some shots, and his legs are going to start to feel pretty tired.
Warriors want to be patient on offense and use some clock, but they also want to make sure these aren't empty possessions. And as we say that, they feed it inside to Nick Bates. He gets it, puts up a shot. It's no good, but he's fouled and going to head to the line for 2.
There it is. Coach Frank says, let's stop shooting jumpers. Go back to the post.
And cash in at the free throw line. Nick Bates makes his first. He has 17 tonight. Warriors have 48, Rockets 36. That one's good as well. 6:01 left to go in the game. 49-36 Rockets lead. That Unity foul was against number 4 Ashton Montgomery, his second, team 7th.
As I said earlier, I think Tuscola might try doubling him, number 11, Zach Thorson, up higher instead of letting him get his momentum and his steam.
There we go. They gave him some room again. That one goes off the back iron. It's a long rebound corralled by 24 Tyler Lindsay. He goes out of control. Are we going to get a block? Nope, we're going to travel against Lindsay.
I'll agree with that call.
Yeah.
He was out of control, and I think Zach Bates kind of flopped out of the way, number 33.
Warriors going to have it now. 5:40 left to go. 13-point lead.
Good job by Thorson. Active
Thorson,
hands.
there we go. Takes it away. Puts up a shot high off the glass and good. Zach Thorson keeping Unity in this one. 5:31 left to go. We're going to get a timeout. 49-38 is the Tuscola lead. They're up by 11.
They've got to handle the pressure a little bit better. They got to realize it's coming down to the end of the game and Tuscola's up. They have to understand that Unity is going to amp up their defense and try and get as many turnovers as possible to cut into the lead because their 3-point shots, I mean, Zach Thorson hit one just a minute ago, but he missed one as well. Their 3-point shots aren't necessarily going to get them into it because the only time they were hot was at the beginning of the game.
And for Tuscola, we've said a couple times, it's senior night tonight, and Nick Bates leading the way right now with 18. A lot of times you see a guy on senior night that has 18, you're worried because he's going to be going away. Not the case with Nick Bates, he's just a sophomore.
Yeah, he's got a few more years still to come. And I think his brother is a junior. There are a lot of juniors on this. I think there's only 4 seniors on this Tuscola roster.
And that's, as I think we mentioned earlier on, this is the last time these two teams will face each other as conference foes. Warriors leaving the Okaw Valley Conference, and they're going to head to the new Central Illinois Conference. Rockets going to stay behind in the Okaw with Maroa Forsyth and Monticello. And they'll be bringing in Rantoul, St. Thomas More, and St. Joseph Ogden to that conference. Three-pointer put up.
Wow.
Goes in. It's one of those no. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Clayton Turner, he's got 11, 52-38, 4:50 left to go in the game. Warriors by 14. Unity back into the post, then out. There's Thorson. They're sagging off him. He missed that time. He run back into, actually that might have not been Thorson. Thorson shot at Daters. I'm getting 10 and 11 confused. Daters was the one that went in and tried to bust up and get the rebound. It goes out of bounds off him, Tuscola ball.
And it looks like number 10, Justin Daters is wearing a mask to cover his face. Maybe he had a broken nose, perhaps.
You see some guys that wear those things and they can't stand them, but then you got guys like Rip Hamilton that wore it once and never took it off. Post move clinic put on by Nick Bates and gets it to go down. And we're going to get a silly foul against the Warriors. No point to that one, I don't think.
You really don't want to do that. You're stopping the clock, letting Unity go to the free throw line for free points.
Josh Knight called for the foul, number 20, his second, team 7. Stops the clock and it gives Unity a chance to get some points at the free throw line. Back off and let that one be. Substitution confusion here, maybe. 4:23 left to go in the game. 16-point Warrior lead. Thorson at the free throw line. Makes it. He's going to get one more. Zach Thorson had 5 points through 3 quarters. He's got 8 so far here in the fourth with a chance for his 9th. And he misses that one off the front iron, rebounded by 33. Zach Bates for the Warriors. 11, Kyle Pugh with it, works off a screen, set by Zach Bates. He drives baseline, puts up a shot, knocks it down. Senior guard Kyle Pugh gets his 6th point of the night, 56-39 Warriors. Really starting to pull away here.
A lot more efficient on their offensive chances down here. That was a pull-up dribble drive by Kyle Pugh on the baseline.
Another foul against the Warriors.
And it was just wide open. When he stopped on the baseline, everybody's kind of melted away from him, had an open jumper, easy jumper.
That's his 3rd, number 8 on the Warriors. And the Unity free throw line, number 11, Zach Thorson, shooting 1 in bonus.
3rd foul against Josh Knight, team's 8th. Thorson knocks that one down. Only player to have scored so far here in the 4th quarter for Unity. He's got 8 so far. I think I might have Unity for one more than the scoreboard though right now. I've got them for 10 here in the quarter. They've got, scoreboard has them at 9 at 56-41. Foul against the Rockets, 3:49 left to go in the game. Thorson picks up his 4th foul. And stay on the floor for Unity if they want to try and make a miraculous comeback here.
Well, if he goes out, nobody on the floor will have scored for Unity this quarter, like you said. That's a tough loss when your only point scorer in the 4th quarter is going to foul out.
Basket by free throw by Josh Knight there. Makes another one. He's got 4 points tonight. 58 for the Warriors. Unity with it. They get it in the corner for a 3. Rattles in and out everywhere but down. Nice rebound though. Can't get it to go as he's fading away. Thorson couldn't get it to go down. Rockets staying back on trying to prevent Tuscola from getting it down the floor. Tuscola's going to push it ahead, not going to pull it back out. Clayton Turner puts it good. Clayton Turner with 13 points tonight. including 3 3-pointers.
And an excellent break by Nick Bates and Turner, number 5 and number 32 for Tuscola. Nick Bates with a great bounce pass across the lane.
Warriors with some good bounce passes tonight. That's at least the probably 4th one we've seen tonight.
And they've come a long way since the first time we saw them, as the Tuscola crowd wanted an offensive foul there.
60-41, Warriors lead, just under 3 seconds left to go. Warriors pushing a little bit too much. Pugh goes up, tries to force something, and he gets knocked down. He looks like he's kind of wincing a little bit. I don't know if you want your senior point guard getting hurt with 3 minutes left to go in the last game of the regular season. You're going to need him when you head to Paris for regional play.
Here pretty soon, I expect to see some subs in for Tuscola just to rest those guys.
Oh, Bates got it, but then lost the handle. He's going for a layup. I would think pretty soon we'll see the seniors that started earlier in the game and then have kind of come out since then. 3-pointer put up, no good. Pugh gets the rebound. He's double teamed there, and Coach Franks calls a timeout.
Good move by Coach Franks, realizing his point guard in trouble.
Long way across the court from where the action was.
Yeah.
You know, he's quite a ways away, but good job by Coach Franks to be able to see that and to know the situation there and know, hey, no point in turning it over this late in the game right underneath the other team's basket.
Well, you salvage the possession, maybe, you know, inbound it, running, 5, 6, 10 more seconds off the clock, and, hopefully close out the game. It is getting out of the hand for Unity, though. If they're going to make a run at it, they need to start soon. And they haven't made a lot of 3-pointers, so they need to start going back to the basket again.
Let's see, you mentioned that. They had 2 3-pointers early on for the Rockets in the first quarter. Colby Mum and Josh Larson each hit one very early in helping. I think Unity got out to, 8-1?
Yeah.
8-1. They had 1 3-pointer in the second quarter by Colby Mum. They did not have a 3-pointer in the third quarter, and then Thorson has 1 here in the fourth. So, trying to catch up with when you're in a 19-point hole here, it's going to be hard to do, especially when there's only 2:38 left to go in the game. But Unity's throwing on some good defense. Touchdown pass. Let's see if it pays off. They get it ahead. No foul, no basket. Warriors able to keep it. They get it back inside. After all that, we're going to foul called against 25. Colby Mum, as Zach Bates was going to the basket.
And a lot of action in a short period of time. And I was thinking more along the lines, if you're Tuscola, you kind of want to maybe slow it up a little bit. But Coach Franks could also be on the line of, stay with the game plan that we've had. We've been consistent with it. Don't let up. Don't change anything.
Zach Bates makes that one his first point here in the fourth quarter. He's got 13 total. I don't think these kids know anyway but fast, though.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Jump ball situation there on the rebound. Who's that, 15? Is that Austin Martin stepped in and tried to take a rebound away from about 3 Unity Rockets. It's going to stay with Unity on the alternating possession. 2:25 left to go. Warriors up 20. And then a foul. Jackson McCrory going to check back into the game. Austin Martin picks up his first foul. Taking a seat for Tuscola is Nick Bates. I'm guessing that'll be it for the night. He's got a nice round number here. He's got 20.
A great job by Nick Bates, your leading scorer. Comes out 20 points. The game before regionals, last regular season game. Tuscola's definitely come out, looked like they want to go deep into regionals, possibly win their championship and go on to sectionals. Of course, they will have a load to get there, from what I understand.
Yep, seeded number. Tuscola's 3 in the Paris Regional. Number 1 is Sullivan. Number 2 is the home team, Paris. So Warriors going to have to pull an upset to get to the championship. Nice job there by Zach Bates. A man flying at him. He pulls the ball down and puts it right back up. 63-43, 20-point Warrior lead. Rockets get inside to Zeke Eisenbinger. When he got that position, just let him have it.
Yeah, great pass by Zach Thorson, seeing Eisenbinger down low. Unnecessary foul by Jackson McCrory there at the end of the game. Just let him have the layup, like you said. Just give it to him. You're up far enough. It's just under 2 minutes to go.
Eisenbinger converts the 3-point play. He's going to get subbed out for defense. Just under 2 minutes left to go, 63-46, Tuscola leads. Running the baseline is Clayton Turner. He gets it in to Zach Bates. Unity's going to foul.
Well, they need to foul if they're going to, make it a little bit more respectable than what it is. They want to get a foul and get the ball back on offense.
Ashton Montgomery picks up his third. Team number 10, both teams in the double bonus.
Once again at the Warrior free throw line, number 33, Zach Bates, shooting the double bonus.
Zach Bates, the free throw line, padding his total, padding his team's total. Gets them both, 65-46. Warriors under 2 minutes left in the ball game. And there's a steal by the Warriors. Clayton Turner ends up with it. I think Kyle Pugh was the one who knocked it away. Drives down in the corner, picks it up, tries to feed it inside. Maybe should have kicked that one back out. It's going to go out of bounds off of Unity, though it will remain with Tuscola. Pugh will inbound under his own basket.
Good chance to run through your offense and take some of this time away.
Looks like Coach Franks is down near the end of the bench, getting ready to put in some guys. And that might be the night for Zach Thorson.
You can't slap down. You got to go up if you're going to do that.
Especially out there on an island, and here come 5 new guys for Unity. Thorson with 5. I believe he is going to foul out with 16 points on the night. Five new guys in for the Rockets.
I was kind of expecting Coach Franks to send in 5 new guys to match the Rockets.
He was down at the other end. Looked like he was talking to guys. Looked like he was, here we go. I think he just turned around after Bates made that one. Tommy Watson, though, he's been in for much of the night. We're going to get a little senior night goodbye and get a nice response there for Kyle Pugh as he steps off the floor for the final time here in Tuscola. Another one good. Zach Bates living at the free throw line here in the fourth quarter. 67-46. Three-pointer for number 3, Cameron Reefstack.
And the subs from Unity coming right off, hot off the bench. First shot's good for a 3.
67-49, 1:15 left to go. Zach Bates with it over to 15, Austin Martin. He's going to pull up from the elbow and bounces around, no good. A couple of Rockets fight for it, but it comes away in the arms of Robbie Krause. Pushing it down the court is 3, Reefstack. He drives and puts that one in.
Holy cow.
Cameron Reefstack wants to play some more. He's got 5. 67-51, under a minute to go, 50 seconds left on the clock. A couple Warriors headed to the scorer's table. Let's see if we get a... Do you throw the ball out of bounds here? Just let your teammates get it.
Throw it out of bounds, call timeout. You got to travel, call to bail them out. That'll work. That too.
35 seconds left to go, and most of the starters are going to head to the bench here for the Warriors.
And a great game by Tuscola. Seniors, starters, they just basically taking care of business, showing that they're ready to go in and play regionals.
Mark Timlin, Tommy Watson, Blake Woodard's out there. Basket up, no good, tipped around. I thought it was going to go in off the tip. Timlin comes away with it. He was part of the festivities earlier. He almost loses it. It's recovered by Woodard. They give it back to Timlin. I think he's the one the fans want to shoot. He's going to put one up, and it goes down. Mark Timlin, honored earlier on, got a start for senior night, and he looks like he might score our final points of the night. He does, 70-51, and it's a Warrior victory. The Warriors close out the regular season with a 70-51 win over the Unity Rockets, and that's kind of closes the book on this rivalry as conference mates. The last meeting between the two teams in the Okaw Valley Conference.
And it was rough and tough the whole entire way. For years they've been battling it out. And Tuscola with a great game tonight, starting, you know, a little slow, a little cold. Unity came on strong, built an 8-1 lead, and then Tuscola just fought back and did all the little things, getting in low, finishing in around the basket. Nick Bates, again, a great scorer, inside and out, showed his low post game tonight, aiding the Warriors in their win. And a couple of good role players in 32, I believe it's 32, Clayton Turner. He had a decent game, a couple shots from the outside, some good defense. Zach Bates, as always, playing very good. He's number 33 for Tuscola. He was good around the basket, claiming rebounds and playing defense as well. And Unity had Mum started out really hot, number 25, and Zach Thorson, number 11, took over at the end. Unfortunately, he fouled out there close to the end, and he had to leave the game. But Unity put up a fight there at the end, still trying to keep it close, and they'll both go to the same regional in Paris. So there's a chance, not a very big chance, but there's a chance they could see each other again. It's going to be a tough regional for Tuscola and Unity playing in the bracket with Sullivan and Paris.
Yeah, kind of a tough draw for both. I mean, you know, you look at a 2A regional and you see Tuscola's the 3, Unity or Monticello, I can't remember which one, is the 4. So that means one of those is the 5, and you know, those are some basketball. You know, those are some schools that have had. There's a lot of banners for those schools, and you know, Tuscola's hasn't been as much of late. But when when the transition was first kind of made to the 4-class system, and Tuscola was playing in the OCOP, playing 2A schools, but was still they were in 1A the first few years of this transition, and you know, they'd play all year long against bigger schools, and then they'd kind of get into 1A, and they ended up, you know, they won a regional or two, and moved on down the road playing against some smaller schools when it came to playoff time. So, yeah, it's hard to really fathom a regional with those schools in it as like the 3, 4, and 5 seed.
But they showed up well tonight, and they made it look good tonight, so they should be ready to play.
All right, here we go with our score. 70-51 Warriors victory over the Rockets. For Unity, leading scorer was Zach Thorson with 16. Colby Mumm had 10. Zeke Eisenminger with 9. Justin Daters with 6. Cameron Reefsteck with 5. Josh Larson had 3. And Tyler Lindsay with 2. 51 points for the Unity Rockets. I'm not 100% sure on my math. I was trying to do it real fast here for the Warriors. Nick Bates with 20, leading the way. 19 for Zach Bates. 13 for Clayton Turner. 6 for Kyle Pugh. 5 for Tommy Watson. 4 for Josh Knight. And 3 for Mark Timlin as he closed it out with a big 3 that got a huge ovation from the student section. So that's it for the regular season for DouglasCountyDigest.com. We're going to close the regular season out with a 70-51 win for the Tuscola Warriors. And we'll see you next time with regional play here on DouglasCountyDigest.com.